Alright, gonna be doing some Geoguessr duels here. Starting at 1090 rating here. Getting right into a game against a fellow American who's a little bit higher rated than I am. See how it goes. Round one's gonna be Tunisia. I have the follow car here with the red license plate. I think I heard that the darker follow car, which this appears to be, is in the north of the country. Hopefully that's real and not leading me astray. Oh my goodness. What a guess that is. Very lucky, I must admit, but I'll take it. Next one. Obviously Denmark. The general vibes and obviously the flags everywhere. Ocean North. Could we be on the very north island? We also have Ocean West. Could be here. Planta. Okay. I guess we can scan this town real quick. Don't think so. I'm just gonna go up here. It's a very northern town. Oh, okay. It was the island. Makes sense. He guessed in the town I was in. Alright, next one. Spanish flag. Murcia. Big city in Spain. A330. Alamaciles. Okay, Murcia is to the north. Oh, interesting. Okay. I feel like this is very findable. I'm just not looking in the right spot. I can't find any of these. Wait, let's try and find the road. Where is this A317? Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna go around here. Man, ugh. I am not very good at scanning, I must say. Alright, next one's Brazil. With these black signs and the general landscape looking very northeastern Brazil to me. Mountains southeast. There's lots of scarred mountains around here. Going Ceará. You had the same idea, but oh my goodness. We were both very wrong. It was Mato Grosso. Tough round. Ooh. Okay. Thinking Mexico here off the bat, but oh, I somehow didn't even see those. Okay. Could this ever be Colombia? Surely not. Feels very much like Yucatan to me. Maybe Tabasco. Hopefully it's not Colombia. That's definitely in the back of my mind. But we both get it. It is indeed Yucatan. Very minimal damage so far. So you get into the multipliers here. Oh wow, this is gross. It's either USA or Canada. I would guess that this is probably Canada. Ooh, maybe not. I mean, if it's not Canada, it's probably North or South Dakota. Maybe Montana, but I doubt it. I would say this is likely Saskatchewan, so I'm gonna go for that. Could be Alberta. Once again, very similar guesses, but we are once again closer. It was Saskatchewan. And we are here. Where is here? Good question. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I feel like I should know this. Oh, we're driving left. Okay, this is definitely South Africa then. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get that earlier. With the yellow outer lines. This feels like almost Cape Town area, so I'm gonna go for that. Oof, very off. And that's gonna be big damage. See, that's what one bad guess does in multipliers. Been closer all game. Gotta lock back in. Oh my goodness. This is definitely Canada, right? The hard part here is where in Canada? I mean, it's gotta be eastern, like maybe even Newfoundland. Surely, oh man, this is difficult. I could honestly see this being anywhere from Newfoundlands to Manitoba. The more I look, the less I'm sure. This could be very unfortunate here. We're gonna go for Ontario, up in the middle of nowhere. And oh wow, jeez. Never guessing Alberta on that one, personally. Alright. Not sure what these bollards are, but it should be Argentina here. Señor de la Peña. Right. I would say it's probably northern Argentina. I don't know why I'm scanning, I'm not going to find anything, but I thought those were mountains for a second. I'm going to keep my guess there. Not bad. Once again, very small damage, but we're chipping away. All it takes is one big guess at this point with 4 times damage. This should be... Ooh. At first I thought Lesotho, but I don't think so. I think this is probably Eswatini. Could be South Africa, but I'm leaning more towards Eswatini on this. And so is he. Very small damage once again. And now we got 4.5 times damage in Europe. Eastern Europe to be exact. Just very generic. Not a whole lot to go off of here. We do have the blue strip, which means we're not in a few countries here. Oh, can we read any of this? Cyrillic. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably Bulgaria here, or it could be Serbia, I suppose, but he's gonna get slightly closer here in Bulgaria. Still alive though, very long game, going to round 12 on a bridge in what I believe to be Indonesia, a country that I'm very bad at. I know almost nothing about meta or anything. So we're gonna take a prayer here. It does feel pretty dry, and I think most of the moisture is on to east side, but I mean, they get rain everywhere, realistically, so I'm gonna go for South Sumatra. And he will get the win here as it's Sulawesi and he is in Kalimantan. Bit unlucky there, but it's alright. Gonna go into the next one and hope we bounce back. Yeah, I would love to learn more about Indonesia because it's a very important country for Geoguessr, especially at the higher ranks. I'm playing another person who is higher rated than I am from Germany. Starting off in Europe somewhere. I would venture to say this is Greece. Maybe Italy. But I'm gonna go ahead and lock in Greece. And they lock in Italy. And it is Italy. Losing a lot of my 50-50s here. Not ideal. And big blur here. If this is some new coverage, I might be done for here because I'm not really up to date with that. What in the world is this? Southern Hemisphere? What in the... I actually have no clue, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not Indonesia. Cambodia. Wow. That's an interesting location. Sun lied to us. Hate to see it. Anyways, driving right. What the heck? We got the road line changing colors right in front of our eyes. Trying to throw us off. But this should be South America, I would imagine. Yep, we got Spanish. Could it be Colombia? Could it be Ecuador? Those are the two I'm thinking right now. Where's the song? Oh. Well, that's not good. We're in Mexico. We're in Mexico City. I need to start paying more attention to the little things here. I'm not going to win if I don't do that. German, obviously. But is it Germany? I would say it probably is. These brick buildings remind me more of the western side, or by Belgium. Well, good guess from them. Oh, I guess they are from Germany. Forgot about that. Probably should have guessed faster knowing that. Okay. Huh. What does that say? Fundig Bay? I don't want to jump to any conclusions here, but is this Hawaii? Let's start scanning a little bit. Guess that would make sense if we were like around here, but we're definitely not. Definitely not Oahu. I mean, if anything, it has to be this island, but this doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't like it a lot. Do we have an island west? Yeah, we do, but we wouldn't be able to see it. That's the issue. I don't think this is right. This isn't good. If this is somehow like Cali, then I don't know. Just gotta pray. And it is Cali. Oh boy. Just not playing well right now. That's just how it is. Looks very Italian. Good lord. Okay. But is it Italy? I would say yeah. These umbrella pines here remind me a lot of Italy. Just central, I would say. I mean, nothing crazy either way. Very good. We definitely needed a guess like that. Get the confidence back up and even this game up after messing up that California. Alright, this is gonna be Argentina, isn't it? The region guess, I would say it's more central to south, but I'm known to be very wrong on these Argentina ones. So I'm not willing to go for anything crazy. I mean, it's definitely not way south. I would say it's around the Argentina word, so we'll go for that. And they go very south, and they are very wrong. That's exactly what I was afraid of, and we will take the win on that. Very nice. That's how you bounce back after a bad guess like that Hawaii one. Alright, let's play one more. Against Rumour from Portugal. All 3 games against higher rated players than me. But that's alright. We're not scared. Alright, gonna be South Africa here. In round 1. Looks very generic. Let's go around Johannesburg. And it's not very generic. It's all the way on the west coast. Don't get very many locations around there. Alright, round 2 looks very Filipino to me. The pavement and the signs. They're gonna go right in. And I feel very good about this. Let's go ahead central. And it's all the way north. But we went south. Alright, Eastern Europe. Probably, I believe that's a red car. That means we will be in Ukraine. Region guessing Ukraine is not a strength of mine. It's very difficult to do, especially when you can't read Cyrillic. So yeah, we'll go ahead and hedge central. And so will they. It's going to be east by Kharkiv. Right, short dashes on the road here is going to point me towards Sweden right off the bat. Big lake, pond, whatever you want to call it, to our southeast, but you get millions of those. Not literally millions, but many of those in Sweden, so there's really no point in trying to find it. With that said, I will guess near a random lake. It's more south. Not bad damage at all. So we get into the multiplier rounds now. Alright, Southeast Asia. No doubt about it. Pavement. makes me think it's Thailand, but definitely not sure on that. Although that is certainly my most confident guess here. And it's right. Very even round here so far. And here we are in Australia. Thinking here NSW, or maybe I could see South Australia too. No, it's not going to be South Australia. They don't have the poles. Okay, I'm going to be going NSW here, just Sydney area. And so do they. It's going to be Brisbane though, right over the border in Queensland. Alright, wish I could see that sign, but not going to get that lucky this round. Should be Russia though. It feels almost like Finland, so I would venture to say that we're going to be near Finland, St. Petersburg area. So I'll hedge around there. Although maybe I should go even more north. No, I'm not gonna push my luck here. It is more north, but more east as well. So we'll take a bit of damage there, but no big deal. That O here is going to push us towards Denmark or Norway, and from the looks of it, it's going to be Norway. I would say very southern Norway, just Oslo area. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Just a bad guess. I should have looked around more. Can't be judging off of one hill. Alright, well here we are in my home country, the United States. 4 something. Can't say I know that area code, but from the looks of it, it's farmland and hills. I would say we're going to be New York, Pennsylvania, something like that. Would make a lot of sense to me here. So we're going to go for that. Alright, not bad. Maryland's just over the border in Pennsylvania. Ugh, that could have been a lot better. I should have gone for Pennsylvania. Alright. This isn't good. Not good at all. Is this ever Cambodia? It's really not. Well, they seem just as confused as I am, so that's a good sign. I mean, there's no way this is the Philippines. It just can't be. What if it's India? But wouldn't India have a car meta? I mean, I have to go... Oh man, this is so difficult. I gotta just make a decision here before they get more time. But I just really don't know. Maybe I should go Bangladesh. No, they dive left. Oh boy. I mean, I gotta go Cambodia, even though I do think it's gonna be wrong. And they're in Brazil. It's Laos. Good lord. I'll take that win all day. I did not know they had rural Laos in the game. I thought it was just the cities. But we'll take that. We go 2-1, and we end the video over 1,100 and beating 2 pretty good players, much higher rated than I was. So we'll take that.